Draca, what is this? You could use an ad block. You could turn on presentation mode. You could do a lot of things. I mean, if you put in some effort, you could just zoom in on this, and you know, your video would have looked at like 2 times better. And I also think that your tier list is inaccurate, but that's my opinion. Anyway, here you go, it's all fixed up. I can't believe it. Brooklyn Puglord, the #1 pug player, has an inaccurate tier list. I've got to fix it. So, the thing about bulk, have you ever tried touching the ground? A tier. If you're, say, Cryomancer, or, I don't know, Cake Monster could also stays on the ground a lot, have fun not being on the ground. Enough said. He also has huge damage with the smash. Cluck. Well, this one's a tougher one because he does well against some heroes, like, for example, most ground-based heroes, especially ones that don't have much mobility, he's gonna destroy. But if, say, it's Karikot or something, that's someone that can be in the air, it's not really gonna be an easy fight for him. So I'll put him in high B for now, but I might change my mind on that one. Cake Monster. Well, he has trouble approaching. But if you want to approach him, or even get close to him, have fun taking a 40 damage combo. So Botmon. How many Botmon fights have you had where it wasn't waiting for the Botmon to come up from hiding under the map? That's what I thought. We're calling it garbage because we're a Christian channel here. But Botmon, yeah. Enough said. Anyway, moving on to Tin Man. Well, he's pretty overpowered actually. He's really meta right now. He has a great recovery. It's like impossible to juggle him. His DPS is godlike. I mean, even Voidcrawler has trouble keeping up with his DPS, so yeah, I'll put him in D tier. No beating him. Cryomancer. Oh. Cryomancer, more like Cryingmancer, I would say. You could say, well, it's hard to approach him, but have you ever heard of a Bulk Smash? Have you ever heard of a Shoot Balls? Have you ever heard of a Botmobile? Yeah. And you could say, well, Cyber, you could just use your smash and negate all the damage and knockback in the world. Yes, but all of those heroes get their ultimates faster than Cryomancers. Cryomancer has one of the slowest ult charges in the game, C tier. Hard to approach, has a really cool master skin which bumps it up, and that's about it. Marauder. I mean, I've been playing against Hurl recently, so the damage he can put out and the annoyingness of grip, I would put it in B tier as well. It's a solid balanced hero, I would say. Its damage is a bit high if you aren't careful though. Spooderman. His mobility is good, but it's not the greatest. You just kind of have to, like, you can't just ignore the Spooder after you knock him off the map. It's kind of like with Cryomancer or Shield or something, if you shoot bolt them per se, they're just dead. You don't have to do anything. The Shoop is going to well onto the wall and start wall climbing, but all you really have to do is use a charged laser to shoot them down. It's not really hard, or whatever other ability you have, or just bop them back in. So I mean, His damage is also kind of low. He does have hit scan, but it's a single attack, so yeah, C tier. Pug. Pug is definitely a really fun character. It's also got some good potential. We can tell from the person with the inaccurate tier list that it is in fact quite a good character. Yeah. Sergeant Shield, well, it's quite a powerful character. It would be a pretty bad character if it weren't for Reflect, but Reflect, it counters, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It might be able to do this. Bolkar might be able to reflect that, but I don't know. S tier. Now we get to the interesting stuff. Skullfire. Hit scan combined with grenade combos is really powerful. Not to mention his ult just shreds through your health like frickin' Pac-Man. I would put it in A tier, above Cake Monster and Pug, but below Bulk. Caracat, I mean, good mobility, good damage, very unpredictable, and probably one of the coolest alts in the game. It's also quite powerful, double damage and 50% less damage taken. I would put it right there. It's kind of a tie between. Let's do a quick one of those. There. Sanic. Great approach. Incredible damage. The ult is terrible, though. Yeah. I think that we don't need to talk about that. Now we come to Voidcrawler. He has damage. He has high damage. Void energy. I mean, it goes in this tier. Now, I wouldn't put it above Bot, purely because you have to approach first before you can just erase people's health. Botmon, you just hide on your map, abuse infinite mobility, and do ungodly amounts of knockback by holding right click. This one, there's a little bit more to it, but still goes into the same category. Shoop. He's got good knockback, his smash is really good, it charges really fast. It's a good character for farming kills. Nons hate it, they just can't deal with it for some reason. They don't get the concept of running away from the smash and actually taking cover. It's a good character, but once you figure out how to counter it, its quality is kind of taken down a bit. Bottom of B tier. For Green Hood, well, there are two types of Green Hood players. There's the not good at all scatter spammers. I mean, they're just terrible. They're easy to fight, they're just annoying. You just have to kind of avoid them. I mean, I guess against some characters, scatter spam could be somewhat useful, but against like 90% of the matchups, scatter spamming isn't going to be good, so D tier for a scatter spammer. For someone like, I don't know, for example, Creo is a really good hood. If you know how to use all the arrows, You're unstoppable. There. Also, I think we need to just clarify some stuff here. There we go. So there's my tier list, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video.